people. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm just here because I wanted to get on early because I see a lot of people be getting on later, so I want to give us enough time to hang out with you all for the crowd get all the situation get all crowded, and I got some interesting information. And what's up, T? Hey, wake up! How you doing? Um, and the situation is people like my content is not being uploaded on YouTube. Um, yeah, they have beginning to clone our voices, and either they are messing with me or they're just implementing it. Period. But she said that she left a message on uh, one of the people's company's phone yesterday, alerting them about employee lost a key card to get in, and that they needed their permission to get in. But the lady called her back and said, "Well, that you just called me?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, what was you talking about?" She said, "You were saying something, some other like some different kind of thing that I didn't understand what you were saying. And you said that this is Marie, and I didn't know no Marie." And she's like, "Well, no, I didn't say nothing like that." And but see, no, the problem about that is it wasn't even a mobile phone. She left a message through her work phone. Her work phone's a landline, and so it wasn't a mobile phone that the situation happened on. It was on a regular landline. She left a message to a landline to another landline, and there wasn't her voice. It sounded like her. She said she let her listen to it. I told her, could you get that recording? Because I want to play that for my people on YouTube on how far they have gotten, and that the AI system is out of control, is doing what it want to do, or what it may be doing what they commanded to do. But yeah. But not only that, um, like I said earlier, YouTube is lying because I was noticing every time I search my video after I post it, it's nowhere in the list. Even when I say today, they're not posting none of my videos. They ain't posted in a couple of months. I was wondering why some people get all these views, and I'm not getting another but 90 views, and most of the views, all the views are coming from my subscribers. I'm like, well, what's going on? And so some told me today to look and check if you can find it anywhere that you tagged it. Because I know how to tag videos. I've been tagging videos for a minute. But everywhere I look on the CERN, on the D-Wave computer, I cannot find my videos. Nowhere. Even the one that I did today. If I type it in directly, meaning my channel, and then the name of the video, it'll come up. But if I just search Mandela effect and hit today with Mandela effect, I can't find it. And so I know that right there. That's a treat. Hey, Jens.
Well, hi there. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, how you feeling? How you feeling? We're live. I do my live a little different. Um, I,
Okay.
I I don't use Hangout to go live. I use OBS, but everybody can still hear you because sometimes I show a video and I don't want the video to be stuttering. I want it to be smooth, and so
Right.
I use Hangout to bring y'all in and to have the vocals. And so yeah, we are live, and I was just telling them about how AI has beginning to utilize the technology that it has at its disposal to mimic voices, because it did my wife like that at her job, and it wasn't even on her cell phone. It was on a landline phone that she left a message from a landline phone to a landline phone. And the lady said that she sounded like her, but the lady said Marie, and that's the mistake that the AI did, because I think it knows her as Marie because that's all she called herself on her cell phone. She only used her first name on her job. She don't ever use her middle name at her on her cell phone. She'll never use her first name on her cell phone. So maybe it only knew her as Marie because that's all she said. But
But
because
it was
she,
your wife's voice calling someone as if it were your wife.
yeah, she called the number, but what the lady said she heard was not what she said. She said,
Now,
huh?
with the Mandela effect, and all the different versions of us,
No,
could
no.
that also be a possibility?
Well, no, because the difference is she would have never used her middle name at her job. She would always use her first name
I
because
know, but suppose
that's her job,
uh,
and her
I'm
job.
just
Go ahead, go ahead.
well, it's just the reason why I'm thinking this is because they're people's names have changed, and personally, people are calling me JEM as in Mary, and they claim that that is what my name has been all along. And I was speaking as JEM, or JEMS, excuse me. And I've, from my point of view, I've never been Gems. And so, but they've experienced that, and I believe them, given everything else, especially since two friends outside of YouTube, uh, we have a friendship outside. So that's all I'm thinking. Because for me, I would have told you I would have never called myself Gems.
Well, no, no, but I think the difference is because this happened ASAP, meaning she just had left a message and then a lady just called her back. It
Hmm.
wasn't like it wasn't like a day went past or hours
No,
went by.
I understand. In fact, Sharky, Sharky saw Andrew Eaton's um, live stream or video, and he um, what's happening to Sharky and I, and I'm sure others, is that we are revisiting a point in time again. And so, from Sharky's, the one version of the video was 6 minutes, the other was 9 minutes, and he saw both versions of the same occurrence. Like the conversation was the same, of everything except one. Eaton took his shirt off and the other one he didn't. But he immediately called Andrew Eaton, and thankfully he's open enough to hear him on this because it is out there. But Andrew Eaton was able to recall both versions of what he had just done.
Uh,
Are you following?
yeah,
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 yeah. So
I get
that
you. Only reason I'm not saying that is you're not right. Um, the thing that gets me is her middle name, and her first name is totally different, and
understood. Yeah,
and so she would never address herself with a middle name unless unless her mother changed and flip flopped. That'd be the only thing I could think of. But um, she
I
said the
don't
way
know.
she was talking, it was like she was the dummy. I mean, it was not fluent. It was not professional. It was like almost like the car was trying to make her seem like a moron.
Oh goodness.
And so I think that's what and there wasn't no similarities. Like what you telling me, there's similarities. Except maybe one aspect of it. But this is they were so disjointed. It had no similarities. Period.
Well, it's incredible what you're saying and all that, and then it's incredible that what I said could even be an option for
Yeah,
me at this point. But both of them,
yeah. I mean, both of them are incredible. And that's what I'm saying. Both of
you
them
know,
is they had their own characteristics, and so and I like I said, I noticed that the one you was talking about where the same video is different and just have one or two different variants. We've been going through that for years. Where
right,
people tell us, well, we just seen you do a video, and we're like, huh? I ain't do no video.
right.
And so yeah, I'm used to that version. I never, but and so yeah. And so how your singing been going?
How is my writing? Is the
No,
better
no, no. No,
I enjoy
I'm gonna let you do that whoop toot song, boy. I love that one. That was like that one.
maybe leave a link, but no, I literally have to read my own words to
Man, you
even
yeah, that sounded like some rhythm to me, boy. And you was into that one.
woot woot. Let's dance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. See, look at that. What? I had to put that on wax. You got to put that on
Mhm.
wax fast.
It's
That's,
just fun. How about I be on your flip side of I pray, you pray?
what's that? What's that?
Well, in the old days, there used to be a thing called a 45 record where there would be one song on one side and then on the flip side.
Oh, okay. Oh, you went back old school.
Yeah, ancient school. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. We don't. That you know what? I was thinking about see if I could find the Bible on the 45. Maybe they didn't get it on the 45, but I can't find one.
I don't know.
If I
I
could
know
find,
a lot of these writings that I do are based or inspired by the Mandela effect changes, and then I turn it into something inspirational. And one of my favorite ones that I did recently is called "Not of the World" because I what I did is I took the Queen song from "We Are the Champions" and I thought, why is that missing? Because I do look at these messages as benevolent clues, or I try to look at it that way. And
is that you? That sounds like a what they call that?
what?
A clipper.
What does that mean?
Some clippers. It sounds like some clippers going on.
Oh, I did not know that your invite was for something live. And let me turn my phone off because I guess you're hearing the notifications.
Oh, it sounds like some clippers, boy. That's a big. That's a that's a loud vibration, boy.
Well, I feel it. I don't hear it. I just have it on vibrate.
Ooh-wee. Keep that away from my wife. That sounds too loud.
Really?
Yeah, buddy. But yeah, man. That tripped me out, man. I was like, man, I don't know. But yeah, another thing is going on. The AI got me tagged because none of my videos, I don't know how long it's been, is you can't find them. Only people that can see them is either some of my subscribers said they've been desubscribed and they haven't been getting any notifications. And but
Oh yeah, that's
I've
happening.
been
Yes.
I've been posting videos and I noticed when I search Mandela effect, I can't find my video on
Do you
like.
have that? Did you set it up as a tag though?
Yeah, I've been doing this for years. I've been knowing about the tags.
I know, but some people don't know to put it under the tag. But no, the thumbs up, thumbs down stats, the number of subscribers, which can first of all be bought, but those do not reflect. I mean, for someone to have 75, no, it was 50 thumbs up, and then 75 thumbs up and 50 views. That doesn't even make sense. And my subscribers, have directly said when they thumb up, the whole count goes down to zero. So she unclicked it and then thumbed up again, and it went down to -1 under thumbs up. So, you
Mm.
know, they definitely mess. But you do it out of love. So whoever's supposed to listen to it will.
Well, no, what I'm saying is it's not even showing up. Like, if you search YouTube now for Mandela, you just type in Mandela effect, and they got a filter that says today's videos. It's nowhere in that genre, period. And I put Mandela. Matter of fact, I even went farther, as I put it. At first, I didn't put it in my description. In my title, and I just put it as a tag, and I put it everywhere you can possibly type it. I typed it with a capital letter in the top on both of the first letters, the M and the E, and I typed it without it being capitalized.
Mandela is spelled Mandela.
Huh?
The Mandela effect, like Nelson Mandela,
Uh huh.
unless it's been Mandela, but it's Mandela.
That's what I got.
Oh, I thought you said ME. Okay.
No. No, I said I capitalized the M in Mandela and E in the effect.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
then I decapitalized it with small letters, and then I capitalized the whole thing, and it still didn't show up. So they not showing none of my videos. I'm wondering why my count is going down, because I know I said, Lord, I got all this good information, and I was averaging in the beginnings at the minimum was 300 to 400 views, and
Right.
that's the minimum. And then if I went up to almost 68,000, and now I'm not even averaging 98 views. I said, what is going on? I was wondering for the last 4 to 5 months, and I just said, well, maybe people not liking the Mandela effect. But then I started seeing the new people coming in getting 4, 5, and I just did the same. I did it before them, and I ain't getting none. I'm like, what's going on? And so today, I did my little research, and it's not showing up, period. No matter what I do, only way you can find it if you put my name and then type it. But if you just type Mandela effect, like right now, I'm going to do it now. Because I was thinking maybe it was on, it was because I was logged in, and they not letting me see it on my end. It was because uh-oh, somebody.
Oh, hey, it's Reese.
Oh, that's you.
What's
That's
going
you.
on?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh,
You
good. How you doing?
you turn off your YouTube.
Sorry, it's like you're on live. I guess it's a delay.
No, that's you. You echoing. You got your computer going.
Yeah, let me flip those. Does that help?
Yeah, I don't
I
hear
don't
it
have
now.
a computer. I had two tablets.
Right, that's what it was.
But
Okay.
like I was talking to you now, but my tablet was still showing you talking. And
Right, that's why we was echoing.
oh,
Uh,
it's a delay.
yeah.
That stuff trips me out. So
And
yeah,
so yeah.
I wasn't sure. I don't know what y'all been talking about. I saw it. I
Now
was trying to figure out how to do this stuff.
we was talking about how YouTube. Well, at first we were talking about my wife and how I think AI have stolen her voice and beginning to call people at her job and mimic
Oh
her
man.
voice.
Did you see that? I saw a video on that. I forget who did that.
That was me.
And no, there was somebody else that did a video on the AI and the voice and the people showing people, and it can even do places. It can just make everything real, and you wouldn't even know it. It'll take your voice, it'll show you, it'll show you, So there,
Okay.
but yeah, there was a thing, and it was showing where it's calling now to, and that's just what they're showing. So it's so much farther than that. But
Yeah, see,
yeah, it was showing it calling and placing an order for what, a haircut or something, and then calling and trying to place as a man placing an order.
all right, yeah, I did a video on that when
Man,
Google.
that was trippy. Yeah, I need to watch yours too, cause that's some trippy stuff. That's just not right.
But yeah, like I said, today I did it, and it's still not showing. And
Oh,
I'm looking at the video I did today, and it's not showing. They don't have it nowhere in the list, and it's supposed to be here because it's under. I tagged it under the Mandela effect, and every which way and everywhere I type it, it's not showing up.
it's not pulling up.
And so they done blocked me from somebody even seeing my videos. That's a shame.
Yeah, it might be left in another reality. And
No, I think that because they don't want you to get the information out, they are watching the algorithm is choosing what it shows,
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, I can believe that.
and
Oh yeah.
so I'm typing it every which way, and it's not showing up nowhere, and it's showing all this other stuff that but it's not showing my video nowhere. Let me see. I'm saying
That's
today.
that's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, no, it's not. See, that mean I'm doing the job. That's the thing I look at.
Oh yeah, you. Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
down. They seem to things seem to happen when my love vibe gets high. Um, for other people. So I think you're right.
Now I just found it. I guess it heard what I was saying because I did this earlier. I did it earlier. I couldn't find it.
Manifestation in action, right there.
I couldn't see it now.
All right.
I typed it in capital letters. Now it's here.
Do you realize what just happened?
Mm-hmm.
All three of us are talking, and we're powerful beings, in this dark, freaking wherever we are, and like the three of us are talking, and now there's your video. We're all three talking about it, and then it pops up. So somehow it just, in my view, it just manifested.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
I think whether that's actually the case or not, but I think that is a possibility because of I've been out there. I don't know how out there your audience is, Iman, but I've talked about seeing people morph in front of me, and one time I'm driving, and the lady sitting next to me says, watch out for the deer. Well, a squirrel had just passed, and you cannot not mistake a squirrel for a deer. And I thought she was talking about deer on the side of the road in case there was some in the woods or whatever. But so I kept driving after the squirrel passed, and she goes, "Watch out for the deer." I said, "Where?" And she points in front of our car, in front of where she's sitting, but they're on the road. And I don't want to hit a deer. I don't see it, but then I get attached. My belief, I get attached to her reality, and a deer, almost like it's materializes in front of me. Like you just see little bits of it first
Mm.
before it gets filled out, and then that reality was created for me, or I joined hers. But so Sharky, what you're saying could actually be true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it could. I mean, I'm not saying it's fact. I don't know anything.
Yeah.
That's what I always think. It's like I know that I don't know, but this place is trippy.
Well,
I mean, planes
JW
disappear, and it's like, what the crap.
JW said that he's Jen and Scully.
Oh,
Sharky.
Oh, Sharky. Yeah,
Okay.
love you. Biggest fan. He our biggest fan.
oh yeah, I'm his biggest fan. He's a really good person. Really
Like
good. Good. He's
he
he's
know
real
that's
good
my
light.
that's what, that he the I think he the only one bought my song. I found out.
Oh, that's how I found your. Yeah, that's how I found yours. That is an awesome song, man.
That's how I guess I found out. He was asking me how
I'm
many,
like,
how many I
yeah,
sell. I said, I don't
I'm
know.
like Jen. I think you just keep making them. Throw them out there. Be creative. This world needs creativity. This place is it's rerun city. It's like
Uh,
they stopped making new, creative movies back in the '90s or something. They just went to retro and they just, like Spider-Man. How many Spider-Mans have we got? And
well,
it's
that's
like,
because they done ran out of ideas. They ain't got no ideas no more.
yeah, they do not have creativity. They cannot create, but we can.
No, we
And somehow
don't
it
need
works
to
here. I don't know.
escape, but they
Somehow my
will elite
videos
wants
end
us
up
to.
looking weird, and I'm trying to do one message, and other people see other messages, and so it's creation. I don't know how it works, but things seem to pan out in a weird way, really weird way.
I
Because
think that.
I do like one take and that's it. I do not do another take. I mean, I think I've done like one where I did. It took me like 4 takes, 3 to finally get it, but that's the only one I've done.
Yeah, that's how I write songs. Every song that I have ever written, I didn't write it down. I just made the music, and the song came to me like that. I pray you pray. It was one take, and I didn't write it down. I just started singing.
That
All,
is awesome.
all my songs are like that. I got a We Are Family. I got never there's never too late. I got about man, I got about 30, 40 songs.
So how do I find to buy? So it's a CD now.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. It's on Apple. It's on Google Play. It's everywhere you can buy a song.
Okay, I haven't used. I don't know how to use it. I don't have a computer, but I mean I've got these tablets
Yeah,
for
you
my,
can buy it on
but
the tablet.
I don't
I
know. I
mean,
don't know how to.
and it's only reason I did that because some people wanted it tangible, meaning they wanted it in their library. You
Yeah,
can always still listen to it on YouTube. But some people wanted it to support, I guess. And I tell people, only reason I charge because I ain't the one that's charging. The company that's published the song charging 99 cents, and I get
yeah,
like 60 cents. So
yeah.
that ain't nothing. So I say we pay 99 cents on some pop. So I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
that I don't think that's too bad.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. It's a well, it used to be a McDonald's hamburger, but I don't even think it's that anymore.
Well, you can't buy
Mac,
nothing. Can't
you
buy
remember
nothing for $1 now.
Yeah, see, I remember MAC, but that was because it was like you remember that moon that danced around Mac Tonight and singing and playing the
Oh yeah.
piano, and it was a big moon with a face and hands and walked around and singing "It's Mac Tonight." I mean,
Mm.
that was McDonald, MAC.
Oh, hey Patrick,
Like,
how you doing, Patrick?
hey
Uh,
Patrick,
how you feeling, man? How you feeling, man? Uh, hey Eric. Uh, hey family. Cause I can't loyalty makes some family. You got too many words put together, so I gotta say family. The last word I can see. Oh man, Eric
I can't
says.
see the chat, so hello everybody. Much
Eric
love.
says the human soul has a demon or an angel to feed. I don't know what that means. Uh, hey. So everybody's saying hey to the guests on the panel, and they saying how do you all. You can see the. If you got a tablet, what you do is you type in the YouTube channel. It's gonna be a delay, so make sure you put it on mute.
Oh,
You put it on mute.
okay. Maybe that's what was because I flipped them off. Maybe that was what was going on.
If you
So
type
if I just flip the volume down, would it be okay?
Yeah, if you no, just on the side of the YouTube, inside the YouTube channel, it's got like a little speaker bar, and if you tap on that, it'll take the sound off, and then you can look at the chat and see what they're saying. Uh,
That's okay. I'm not going to look. I can't. It'd be. I think I'll have brain overload if I try to read and
yeah,
talk at the same time.
I'm glad you're doing good, Patrick. I had trouble sleeping this morning. Not had much sleep last few days. That's for wake up. That's one of my. I called them. I call him my number one live subscriber. Cause every time I go live, that man is always clicking on. I mean, I be going live all kinds of hours, and I see live, and I see wake up come in, um, and so um, he got that acknowledgement.
Yeah.
And so how so what y'all been seeing? I know Jen been writing inspiring songs of the Mandela effect, but
Yeah. She.
I tell her I like that Wooty Tootie. That's make you wanna
Yeah.
dance.
Oh yeah.
That's my
Yes, it
jam there, boy.
Oh man,
Talking,
yeah, I like that a lot.
talking about she can't sing. It sounded good to me.
She is. She can sing. Jen, you can sing.
I have, well, everyone can sing, but
Sorry.
No, so some
I have,
people just can't not sing. Hey, did you see that video? Did you see that video of Charles Barkley trying to sing? That man sounds terrible. I don't know what you
No, I haven't seen it.
I have really good news. Those who are listening, there is this wonderful YouTuber called One Affected. He has an icon of a cat made out of fire, and he is just he goes around just loving everybody, supporting everybody, and he writes "was here" in comments, and he was sick, did not tell us, and his family actually put him in a center to go die, and he is back. He survived and he lives, and so everyone, one affected, is back with us. Yay!
amen,
That's
man.
truly amazing.
Amen, amen. Thank you, family, for coming over. That's the family said this is the only time that she can talk to us, guys. So I might just start changing my time to 3 o'clock. And the only reason I
Oh,
say that because I think 6 o'clock is too many people at one time, meaning everybody back to back, and it's like a strain. And I really don't like to do that because I like to go to other people's channels because they might got something I need to hear. And
yeah,
so,
it finds you. This place finds you. It does.
yeah. I might just change it to 3 o'clock, y'all. Uh, when light, I'm trying to see if they asking any questions. Recognize ourselves in blocks. Man, that anybody got anything y'all seen lately?
Well, I mean, you're real spiritual, so I mean, and I'm spiritual just myself to God. Um, that I tell you, a dream I had that was really out there.
Go ahead.
Okay, all right. So like, you got to imagine. All right, so most of the dirt was sand, right, and there was grass patches, and there were trees, um, spread out. Really spread out. But there were trees, and so I'm walking through this, and then in the distance, I saw a lion. So this is just anyhow. I saw a lion, and it was running from the right to the left, way far away.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, crap, that's a lion. And so I keep, and this was all real. So I keep walking, and I see this. What I saw was what I see in my with my real eyes. I see you know, like the movie Predator. I see the distortion in what what should be not there, but it's there, and so I've seen beings and stuff that you know, the good and the bad. But anyhow, in the dream, I end up seeing this distortion just going super fast from far away coming to me. Then this distortion turns into that lion, and I'm like, well, I could climb this tree, and it was a tall tree, but it was a dead tree, and but I mean, it was like, like a raccoon could go in it or something. It was like that kind. It was, strong, but for a home for something, and so, but I didn't, and the lion ran straight up to me, and but so I was, I thought I was climbing a tree, but I didn't, and then I'm like looking at this lion. It ran straight up to me, and I realized it's a person in a lion form, and then so I was calm, and next thing I know, my hand holds out three things in my palm of my hand. It just did it. My hand comes out as I'm just seeing through my eyes, and it had something like, and all three were the same size. It was something like a capsule of some sort, and then there was a piece of meat that looked old. It wasn't bright red or nothing. It looked old, and then there was um a rock, and then I woke up.
Hmm.
So
I got some good scenarios. I like the castle and I like the meat and the rock. And
eh,
that sound in the lion.
one friend, Andrew Eaton, told me that it might be like the people that come to Jesus and gave him whatever, the frankincense or something, or what did they give him?
Three Kings. Hmm.
Yeah, the three kings. They gave him three things, and I'm like, that is trippy because I don't know. It was just really strange. I don't have dreams about lions. I ain't never, been to Africa. I've been to the zoo a long time ago.
The lion could be the symbolization of the Lion of Judah. God was supposed to be, that's his symbolization of lion, and and he represents the Lion of Judah. And then, if you think about that meat, the meat,
Is that my flesh
yeah, and the old meat, old
for
meat,
for old soul?
right, and then the rock is, God said that, he builds things on a rock, and then the castle is the heaven, his kingdom.
Yeah,
Your old soul become new, but it's founded on a rock that's in his kingdom.
it was trippy. That's some trippy
Yeah,
stuff.
and so yeah, God gives two gifts to each. Yeah, you're right, Eric, and welcome, Eric. By the way, and but the thing that trips me out about this Mandela effect is how it has become a trend. Like it's like a hairstyle or some clothes
Yeah,
like that goes out of style, and that's what I don't want to make it because it's not a trend to me because it's steady going and it's getting faster. The
oh
the
yeah,
the the, the spiciness or the thrill of it of it seem to be dissipating, but the action of it is increasing.
it is. Just look at what's going on with with the George Washington and Lincoln and the statue. Mount Rushmore or whatever. That thing's moving really fast. It's changing it like really fast from the last few days, the last couple of weeks that I've been, kind of watching it just on people's videos and stuff.
You have to be careful though, because everything that I've seen out there are just images. I don't see anyone actually going there to witness all this.
Hey, I did a video about that. I think I don't know if you was on that video when I gave people that warning. We need a
Yeah.
Yeah.
we need a we need a two-step verification.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I do
Because
agree. That is
we,
very
we
yes.
need we need somebody that's in them cities or where that stuff is to send a video, a live video, something that we can see that gives us tangible proof. Because I can't trust Google like that because Google is part of the
Oh
problem.
yeah.
That's like asking somebody that's poisoning you to give you the cure.
I was
Yeah.
talking to a friend of mine. With me on paper, I'm going to be homeless again, and I thought if I could just get a camper van, I'll have a place to live, and I would go to all these places, like with Statue of Liberty having chains. Like I would want to. That's exactly where I would travel, and um, and so then videotape that for everybody, and for myself.
Well, we're gonna pray for you to get somebody to God to open some doors and to
Thank
put you in a situation to get blessed with a place to have as your own. Cause you know,
I feel like I'm a gypsy, and so really a van that I can live in and seriously go around, not only just to go and give hugs to every one of you that I've met, but also to go to Mount Rushmore, go to
are you
all.
in California?
No, I'm in Georgia.
Oh, you don't like to go to the shelter thing, right?
Oh, I've been there.
Uh,
I've
uh,
yeah, I've done all that. Yes.
oh, cause I know, and like in Chicago, they have, especially for women, they treat y'all real good. Where they where
Not
they
necessarily been house, but yeah.
they will help you get on some kind of low income
No,
or some Section 8.
yeah, yeah. I'm familiar with that life. So it's not. This is not about that because yeah, I've lived it and am living it. So it's that's all good. But my dream is to get a camper van that I own so that I won't lose housing and I always like a snail that I always am in my home and more importantly that I can go out and live and go experience prove these physical changes and I no longer need proof of that reality, is not set in Mount Rushmore stone, but
Yeah,
but
you're right.
also
I mean, cause we already that's what I say the same thing. We don't. I don't need nothing to make me prove it now. I already know it. Now this
Mhm.
right,
other proof is just. That's why it don't wow me that these things are changing. Maybe for
right,
new people that haven't really seen it, and so this is further evidence of it's changing. That's why
right,
I report on it, but it's not for me because I don't need to be what they call it reassured that it's happening. I've been reassured for almost 2.5 years now. If I ain't sure about that, something wrong.
Yeah.
But oh hey Jason, how you say it, Jason? Jason say hey to
Hey.
everybody. Um, Patrick, Patrick, you change your name because hold on. Let me go look because it look like you changed your name to this long old name. Yeah, you did change your name to that long old name. It ain't no longer Patrick. It's Patrick, our new earth, new timeline. Hey, Lord Jesus. Whew, that's a big old sentence. Who is the girl talking? No, cause I'm with her the first of the month. I'm going to be homeless, but I'm going to pitch a check. Don't tell me you're gonna be homeless, Patrick. What's up with all our Mandela effect people getting not being homeless? It's like the third person I've talked to that said that they have financial issues.
Oh, I can tell you, I stay in the negative. Everything's it is what it is. I just try to hold on here for my son. But
Yeah,
what
we
my son was grown, I definitely not.
And we had to
Be
pray.
a
We had to.
caregiver for the bank, because that's all you're doing is you just if you got a home, you're a caregiver for the bank, and even if you own it, that you don't pay your taxes, they'll come take it away from you. So you don't ever really own nothing. It's just,
Yeah,
all you're doing is being a caregiver.
I've been saying that. I told people that's an illusion that they tell people. Buy a house is the American dream. Now buy a house
Yeah.
means you always is somebody dead always.
Oh yeah.
Because you gotta pay taxes on it. You gotta pay the water bill. You gotta pay the light bill, the gas bill, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Something
that's
me and Jenna talked about was, I told her about my dad had always said he's just going to live in a Holiday Inn, and of course he ended up getting married, and that all changed. But
I mean what
but
they
yeah,
call it.
if you get to thinking about it, if you're just going to live in a Holiday Inn, I mean, how many days? I don't know how many days you could stay there, but you go to another one, But you don't have no water bill, you don't have no electric bill, you don't have no cable bill, and all that stuff is there. You got a pool, you got a free breakfast. I mean, how
Yep,
much does
yep.
an all you can eat breakfast cost? If you go to the store and you get to figuring it up, and I ain't figured it up, but that dang near sounds like it's cheaper just to do that.
Well, I
Just
don't
to
know if it's cheaper
live
because
in a Holiday Inn or
cause
something. It's
I
like
think they charge like $100 a night. So
move around or something, and
unless your bill $3,000 a
because
month,
because I spent $100 at Dollar General today, and that was just, geez. You
uh,
think you get a whole lot, but you don't really. Not by the time it's done.
I tell people all the time that I say the best thing is just like Jen said, go get you a camper and
Hmm.
get you one of them buses or something and just pay gas and live free.
Yeah,
All you
then you
gotta
can
worry.
live by the. You want to be by the water, you can be by the water. You want to be by a mountain, you can be by a mountain.
So that's a
You
great
want
idea.
to,
The
go.
buses
I,
Yeah, that's.
I've been
there,
I've been
the
I,
sprinter ones are amazing.
I've been thinking about going off grid too. Soon as my boys get, I got one more year and then go get me a bus
Yeah.
and convert it into a house. Give me some hardwood floors put in there.
Yeah.
Everything be chilling.
I'll tell you something my dad tells me too, because he's out there like, well, I mean, he is, but he's not affected, but I don't know anyhow. But some of the things you told me made sense, and it's like if you got a little one, right?
Mhm.
I'll just take this. So you got a smaller kid, right? And you're
Mhm.
going to put the kid in the buggy at the Walmart. You're going to put the kid inside the buggy. Well, you know, most people like I would do is you pick the kid up and you set him inside the buggy. No, the front of it, if you push it from the bottom, it folds up like, it folds up where the buggies come together. So it's on a hinge. And if you just fold that thing up, that kid will run inside that sucker like a tunnel. And,
Mhm.
like get at the front and you can shut it. And then the kid's in there. You ain't broke your back trying to pick this kid, your kid up. But you look at it too as a baby carriage. I mean, you got the bottom. You can put your diapers and stuff in the bottom. You can put everything you need inside, and the baby too, and inside this buggy. He ain't gonna fall out. And you can put, do however you want, but you can hold stuff you need just inside that buggy. And you could even sit at your chair and just push the buggy back and forth if you wanted to, and inside your
Yeah.
house and rock the baby. Rock the baby, rock
And
the baby. I mean,
Jason
if you wanted to, I mean,
Jason
but
just said Jason said that his parents had a house paid off for 20 years now, in their 70s, and their modest house cost $1,200 a month, and it's paid off. They paying $1,200 for a house that's paid off,
uh,
in just insurance and utility bills.
yeah,
I mean,
it's
so
this place is not right.
it's like I tell people, it's almost like you working to sleep.
Yeah,
You ain't getting no kind of benefits. You working to sleep.
yep.
And in California now they trying to ban campers and like
Uh,
U-Hauls and all that. Cause they charging you $1,000 a day if you sleeping in your camper on the street. I
yeah, I
said,
heard you
what's
can't
up?
sleep in your car. Your own car, you can't sleep in it
Yeah, of
over
course
there.
you. Why not? what harm is they causing? Well, you just ain't
No,
can't.
you're
Exactly.
Okay.
I found that out. There's laws you're not allowed to. I specifically chose my car. I can actually lay down in it if you pull down the front seat, the front seats, and I can fully lay down in it. But yeah, there's a lot.
How about
It's
them
messed
old?
up.
How about them old? How about them old cars that they used to have? You know them little 18 vans that had the little couch bed in the back.
Oh yeah, yeah, those are cool. Yeah,
So you can't lay in
yeah.
that either then, I guess.
I
No,
guess not.
you're not allowed to stay in your car as a overnight or sleeping thing,
It's ridiculous. It's just
except in approved places.
Yeah, that's because they want to keep you under the system. They want to keep
yeah,
you. They want to keep you broke and locked down.
yeah. And you think about it, every politician, everyone, mayors, whatever, everyone comes in, and what do they want to do? They want to change something. And every time they do, you lose just a little tad more of your freedom. And it's just, it just don't stop. It just now we're here. They keep changing, and oh, it's better for you and shit.
You funny. You funny, Eric. Eric just said he just found a bear to sleep in his guts.
Yeah, like Star Wars or something.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you funny, Eric. You funny.
Oh man.
I need to
Yeah.
watch more Jason. Oh boy, that's funny. You're a funny man.
Hey, can we do a shout out?
Yeah, go ahead. You can do a shout out.
I like to do a shout out to Burn It Down. If you're listening, brother, everything's fine. Don't worry about nothing.
Hey, there we go.
'Cause he took his stuff down, so he's but
Hmm.
I feel he'll be back. One way or another, he'll be back.
Yeah, Junior Games. Welcome, Junior Games. How you doing? How y'all doing? How you doing? Yeah, Eric is funny. He a funny guy. Jason says around here they put a little tiny wood stone stove in the ATV and VW van. Not bad. With all the coffee shop gyms with shower for $20 a month. That's what I said. Sure, I go get me a Planet Fitness, the 1999, and I go in there and sit down, watch TV, and take a shower. And when I'm sleepy, I go in my car, in my little ATV, and go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
That's all the house is anyway. To sleep in. All thing you
It
doing is
is. It's
sleeping and
just
watching TV.
place
Sleep.
to put a bunch of junk that don't matter to nothing.
Right. You buying all them couches and
Oh
furniture and make
man.
it look good for who? You'll never,
Yeah, exactly.
you hardly go in your front room. That's why
Yeah.
I threw all my furniture away because my kids were tearing it up anyway. I paid a lot of money for that dog furniture. And so they
Yeah.
threw it. And so what I was there, I got in my front room now is a TV and a kitchen table. Skip it. Eat and go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, Star's logo is weird. Yeah, he looking at my video over here. I got running.
Oh.
You know, on my YouTube channel, while we live, I got the video of the Mandela effect
Oh
changes
yeah, the
running.
background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, he's probably seeing that. I hear you. Yep, I'm having to follow the history of money for a while. There's no time to enjoy a house anymore with how much you gotta work. Yeah, you're right. I mean, give me a pool table. Give me a pool table. Give me a pool table, a TV, and a bed, and that's all I need. Me have me some fun every now and then. Watch a little TV and go to sleep. That's all I need. All that other stuff I don't need. I don't need no big old fancy kitchen, no marble floors, no jet shower. I just need some water. I just need some water to put on my booty. That's about it.
I know.
So Jen,
We've made things very complicated.
I
Jen,
can see the chat. I figured out how to see the chat now.
yeah, that's all
So
thing.
Jason, Jason Maggard, I love your videos, especially with you tracking the planes that don't fly. The one he did today, he was able to videotape how it looks like one is levitating.
Oh
Mm.
crap!
Yeah.
I saw a bird like that the other day, and I didn't have my camera going, and I was across the river or the lake in my videos. Yeah, the bird wasn't. It had its wings out. It was just sitting there, and I'm driving toward it. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, wait, hold on, what? And so I'm trying to, put this crap in my head, and I finally come to the conclusion that sucker was doing like them planes. It was just sitting there.
Hey, do
It
me
was
a
just
favor. Do me a
staying in
favor.
one place, flying without
Do,
flapping its
do me a
wings.
favor, y'all. Y'all keep talking. I gotta mute y'all because somebody calling me, but y'all keep talking.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. What are you gonna talk about, Jen?
Well, I'm just reading chat here. I wake up. You're just always morning one. HAW. Patrick, I'm sorry you're gonna be without a home. I'm in an apartment that is funded by the with government help, and then I have places. I don't know how to. I'm so sorry, and I actually receive help through churches and things. Um, so I'm really only able to make it in this way at this time.
I
But
got I got space here. I don't know where Patrick is. I can't see the chat, so but there's space here if want to come to Arkansas.
well, he wants to
We go
pitch a tent
fishing.
somewhere. He wants to pitch a tent. So maybe you two can go talk about that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's space here. I don't know how long I'm gonna have it, but it's here right now. I try to hold on to it best I can.
Hello, lady with nice voice. Well, there's only one lady here. Jason, it's Jen's Gems. Yes, I was talking about your video. So, the voices, well, Iman just left to take a phone call, and
I'm back.
Sharik on, we call him Sharky. He is also a guest.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Hello.
Hey. Huh?
I ain't hear what y'all saying. Y'all ain't cut up nobody or nothing, did you?
No. We were offering. We're just offering. Patrick wants to come anywhere.
Oh man.
So.
Oh
we
boy. Let me see. Who was it? I saw two planes step for 20 to stop for 20 to 20 seconds in a couple weeks ago. Yeah. See, we gotta get some video of this because people don't believe it when we say these things. Because I was looking at myself and I seen a plane with the jet engine. It just froze and it wasn't moving, and it was going sideways, meaning the engine, the wings was cocked. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't like It was what they call that gliding. It was tilting, and it was stopped. I was
Yeah.
like,
Impossible is possible. Where we're at, it's just this is a trippy realm. It's like I trip out. I gotta laugh at this place because
man.
it's amazingly I say an amazing confusion. It's a trip.
Who was that said that it's nice to hear who? Hear who? He's hearing you. Hearing who? Who are you talking about? That was Jason. Who you talking about?
Yeah, what you talking about, Willis?
It was that thing.
I snorted.
And so Jen, what new song you writing next?
I just write poetry every day. That's kind of my therapy and my way to get my thoughts out. So,
Well, give us a verbatim poem right now, just something off your head
oh
right now.
gosh, let's see. I have to pull. Hold on. Let me go.
Cause
I
you
don't know
got,
how to multitask on here yet. I'm new at this. Hold
cause,
on.
cause you got that nice little smooth voice, and so we want to hear a smooth poetry right now. Hold on, let me see. But it's
You're
fun.
putting me on the spot. I'm
Ah,
very
Hold
new at
on, you might be sending me something, Jen. Hold on, let me find a pen.
you guys must get that
Oh, there's a
with
pen. It's attached to my dang paper. Hold on.
a spark of light that receive a imminent wavelength of light. E-Man catch one, but E-Man was chilling. Yeah, I was. I was just chilling. I was chilling.
I did one for all of us who are light warriors, and it was actually inspired by a poem that Sharky wrote, and I took some of his lines and then put that in a kind of a song, the chorus. Um,
Hey, 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 tell me a question. Ask me a question. Can I be considered important? Let me see. I'm see. Give me some. Hey, somebody on the chat, give me something to poetry about, and I'm gonna see if I can do a poetry. I'm gonna see if I got that talent. Well, I might get that talent. Let me see. Somebody give me something to talk about. And that. It can be one word, 2 words, 3 words. And I'll see if I can make a poetry. Somebody, all these
Well,
people.
I tell you what I got wrote down. Hold on. I wrote down once upon a place afar, we flew with wings that were caught in a jar. That place came fast through sun's delight as we all
When I
float
met
on.
them, that's what. Oh,
That's all I got.
somebody want me to do it when I met them. Okay, I got. Okay, let me see if I can do it. When I met them, their lives was open. They was outspoken, but sometimes choking. The words didn't meet together when they talked to me so much. But when I seen them together, they had a beautiful touch. But every time I realized how much they didn't speak as loud, I looked at my family and I said, man, I'm very proud. But when I met them, it was something different in the way they walked and the way they talked, and I couldn't even fault the things that they was coming against and all the things in the past. I said I thank my family that all our times had last. But when I met them, I knew they was kind of strange because they wasn't like regular people, and they had something to claim. The Mandela effect made them kind of kooky inside. But now I met them, everything is alright.
Nice.
That is very. I love that. I love that. That's cool.
So,
Yeah, I guess.
Sharky Roberts wants me to let you know that he needs to stay near his daughter, and he
Yes.
thanks you. And he thanks
Okay.
you.
Okay. Well, I'm here. Just let him know
Yeah.
I'm here.
Hey, Shocky, y'all
And
must live in the same town.
Huh?
I don't
Oh,
necessarily have the
I'm
same.
in Arkansas. It's 443. 443.
Okay.
See how this stuff works. Oh man, the numbers were
Oh,
tripping me out.
somebody said they had a guardian. And oh, hey, Danny, I ain't seen you since yesterday. How you doing? You got a guardian angel? That's so sweet.
Sitting here feeding my turtle.
Oh, you got a turtle? That's
Oh
nice.
yeah, my turtle baby, the comeback turtle. I let this turtle go. Was a Tennessee turtle. I got. I don't know if it's a him or her anyhow, but it doesn't matter. But
Oh man.
I got him when he was the size of a quarter. My aunt drove a truck.
Now see
And
that'd
she
be
had,
bad. You don't know if it was him or her. You said you got him.
Yeah, no turtle guy. I just ain't never paid attention to looking up the sex or caring about the sex. It's
she'll
just
be
that
she'll
I
be
always
like, what was
all
a
my
guy?
babies.
She'll be
They're
like,
my
I'm a
babies.
girl, I'm a girl.
Yeah, they're my turtle babies, and so like this turtle, I took out and let go in my big creek on these videos, and about 2 weeks later, because it's impossible. I mean, this was like I was like, what the world? Because this turtle does not look like these turtles around here. It's different, totally, with the colors and the stripes, and it's a map turtle, but anyhow, it's a Tennessee map turtle. Anyhow, but a type of anyhow. So I let it go, and I come home from work early one day, and I walked out my back door, and there's my turtle right there, you know. And I was talking to it, and I'm like, well, I guess you want to come back and eat some more cat food and stuff. And so, because anyhow, they eat all kinds of stuff, but um. So anyhow, I had to make
Wait a
the
minute.
aquarium
You
outside
said
again, and
you said the turtle eat cat food.
oh yeah. When I was a kid, I used to feed them Cheerios all the time, but I didn't know nothing as a kid. It just now this was munching down on some earthworms, but and he ate all the fish I had in there. Finally, he went like cannibal or not cannibal, but I thought they were his friends, and they stayed there through the winter. And next thing you know, he's like, there ain't nothing in there but a turtle. He done ate the crawdad, ate the rest of the fish, his fishy buddies, what I call his fishy buddies. And he's like,
Well, that's a shame. That's a shame. He been talking to them all that long, and
yeah,
he go around and eat them. And
yeah,
that's just like a friend. That's well.
yeah, like Little Red Riding Hood or something. or what was that? The witch that ate what
I,
ate baked the kids or something? Or
I had
anyhow,
something.
but yeah, it's just that's kind of
Hold on for a second. Wake up said I had something going past me in the corner of my eye. Well, it was a shadow being,
yeah.
but oh man. Well, I heard what you said earlier when you said that you had the gift to see angels. See, that didn't go past me. You said it real nonchalant, where you see good and bad. You remind me of my wife, cause she literally see good and bad angels all the time. And
Yeah, you can feel it.
and you all some very respectful people, cause I probably go nuts if I see something like that. So
Oh, yeah.
God bless y'all.
It's getting
God bless y'all
more
with
amped.
y'all gifts.
It's getting
Those things
more
we
amped up.
happen more and more. What thing will happen more and more? I don't know what you're talking about. Eric, you gotta be a little bit more specific unless you were talking to somebody else. Oh, you talking? You must be talking to wake up. I'm talking to the what they call it. I'm looking at them talking on the chat. You said you could see the chat, Jen.
Yes, if I turn to it, let me turn to it.
Well, could you do me a favor?
Sure.
Cause you got that nice subtle voice. Could you send out could you uh, welcome all the guests that's in the room, if you don't
Sure.
mind?
Let me scroll to the top. Welcome, Johnner Games and Eric Riv- Rivest. I don't know if I'm all the way at the top. We'll see. Jason Maggard, JW, Johnner Games, JW, Chris Fitzpatrick says hi, Iman. Wake Up News, your favorite supporter there. And Patrick Roberts, our New Earth, New Timeline.
Oh, that's man got the longest doggone title to his name, Lord. I gotta read the sentence to see if he here.
So, can I ask one question? I mean,
Oh,
sorry.
Diane Bowden or Bowden. And I'm almost done. And of course, we have Shardagon Na, known as Sharky, as a guest, and myself, Gems.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all got your boy E Man. You know, you said you had a
There we
you,
go. Ian.
you had a question. What you had a question, Sharky?
Oh, I was going to ask you a question
Go
with
ahead.
with Pat with Patrick because I've known him to have that long name for quite a while. So I was just wondering if it just changed for you.
Well, Patrick.
Yes. Yeah. It's
Well,
just a
I just always say Patrick, and but I
okay.
just noticed all this other stuff at the end, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh Lord, Jesus, that's a long intro."
Yeah. Yeah. Because I remember Patrick before he put all that on there, and then what? So that's why I was just wondering, the way you was reacting. I didn't know if it was something new to you.
Yeah,
That could not be like the other way, but just could be, you didn't notice or
I probably
I mean, we know how this works. It's like it's just it's just basically nothing makes sense. So um, it's fascinating. I
mm,
just
I wanted to make sure 'cause I thought I had the volume just right. Make sure that everybody can hear the guesses. I should have asked that a long time ago, Lord Jesus, but I believe they can hear because I think I got it down pat now. Just wanted to make
yeah.
sure. Currently it was in and and. It was in and and. What are you talking about? I believe the most disruption thing is Sex and the City flip flop. Wait a minute, it flip flopped again. What is it now? Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, really.
'Cause I know it was Sex in the City. It flipped again. If it flipped again now, that's gonna be a big one. 'Cause that was one of my big ones when I first seen the Mandela effect. Don't know what it is now. I think it's still a always was Sex in the City. Yeah, that's what I remember. Thanks for inviting. Oh, you could have said it, Jen. You could have said it.
Where'd Jen go? I wasn't looking. I don't usually look at the phone, so I just heard the dingy ding.
Jen, you still there or you gone?
I don't see her.
Oh,
I wonder her phone might have died or something.
oh, I would have gave you a proper, I'd give you a proper send out, Jen. Oh, man.
She's an angel or butterfly. I see her as a
Oh,
butterfly
Jen.
wings.
I love her poetry. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to give you. I'm gonna have to give you a. I'm gonna have to some. I'm gonna have to send you some flowers or something, cause I ain't give you a proper send off.
Yeah, she's an angel like
Yeah,
we are. She's
and so
light,
yeah.
light beings.
Uh, we've been on about an hour, you know, and I normally just do an hour, but you got anything else you want to say, or talk about before I
Me?
conclude? Yeah, before I conclude it.
Oh no, 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 no! This is really cool. Thanks, man.
No,
I got to email Scarab because I don't know. When I got awake a long time ago, well, I say a long time ago, it's just ain't even been a year, but this time awake, it was like with realizing that the terminology and finding people and locating and everything I've been through, it's like for some reason, like uh, every time I put on a comment on the Scarab's channel, because I'd listen to him at the river, or I say the river, my creek, might as well be a river, and but if I tried to comment, it would just disappear. So I never understood that. But I need to email him. I got it with Digi, but I haven't had a chance today, so I'm going to email him here in a little bit.
okay. And
Because
so,
you know, um,
and so,
I don't know,
and
but
so, go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, yeah. Well, no, I mean it's just yeah, but yeah, I don't know why, but somehow it's just always been if I try to type something, it just disappears, and
Mm.
so
And so I'm gonna go ahead and pray for everybody, and I'm gonna pray. And I thank you for coming in, Scarab, and I thank you for Jen for coming in and being the wonderful guest that y'all are. think this is the second time I heard both of you all on my channel as far as live with me. And y'all welcome anytime.
Hey,
Uh,
thanks, brother.
and I thank y'all. And I don't know if you got a channel or not. And if you got a channel, you can give your
Who,
channel name out.
who me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sharkton. No, SHARKTI. It's a Transformer name. I mean, it's just something I looked up because I collect Transformers. I'm like living in a Toys R Us with stuff I don't even deal with anymore. I just when I woke up, I didn't care for them, and so they kind of annoy me. But anybody wants to buy Transformers, I got gazillions of them.
Okay.
But yeah, SharkCon now. I think what is my email? SharkConNow68 at gmail.com. Something like that. But that might be wrong. Don't get me because I can't keep track. I really don't know, anymore. It's like, but yeah, I got a channel. If you see me, you can just whatever, click on my face, I guess, and find it. It's that's just basically when I started my channel. I didn't realize I could start a channel, and so I just started a channel to it's like to talk about the weirdness in my life, and it's just got weirder and weirder and weirder. And but it's like, did you ever see that movie My Life with
Mm-hmm.
Michael Keaton? It was really sad. He's like recording his life because his son's in the womb and he's like going to die. And so anyhow, I started a channel, just to kind of record the weirdness, and then it's out there. If I go, my son's got something. He can go back and say, "That's my weird daddy." Tripping out, but my son is
Is
affected,
this my
so
daddy?
he doesn't drink nothing but water and blue Gatorade and light pink bunny milk. And he's the one that pointed out a long time ago. He's like, Walmart's got a flower when he was like 6 years old or something, and I didn't. I'm like, wow. But I didn't realize how these things can never have been. But so then we started calling Walmart the flower store. So he sees, he knows. I believe, he's an very old soul that I'm blessed to have as a son, and
Amen. Amen.
so yeah, amen. Because it's very makes you. I'm about to start crying.
Oh man. So with that,
So
I'm gonna go ahead and pray us out. I thank you for all the guests that came on the show today. And so let me pray, Father God. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to connect with Gene and Skelly. I hope you bless their channel and give them what to say and how to say it to your people, to wake them up to whatever the situation is going on. I thank you for everybody that's in the chat, God. Watch over them, God, and keep their mind stable and safe, and let us love one another like you said love. And God, right now, watch over everybody's finances and everybody's ability to have a place to be, God. Lord, we hope that you open up the doors and give them connection and give them a great connection that they will find something that they need to keep themselves stable. And Lord, while I'm leaving this channel right now, this chat right now, Lord, somebody that clicks on it later will get something that they need,
amen.
something that
Yes.
something that we said or did, or made them laugh, God, that they will seem normal, or have some information to open their eyes to this Mandela effect, and watch over the community and keep us safe, God. We know this AI technology is progressing and getting better, and God, that you said no weapon formed against us shall prosper, and that we are not ignorant of the devil devices, and we're keeping each other in the know, because you said that your people perish for the lack of knowledge. And so, since we have the information that we can share with one another in love and keep one another up, and Lord, bless each and every one of us while we eat or go to sleep or wake up or whatever we doing all across the world, and bless us and keep us. We love you, and I love you, and love everybody on the channel. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. And thank you again for coming, Jen. And you're always welcome. And go check out her poetry. She a great poet. And check out Scully and his channel. And I love you all. Thank you and have a nice day.
Much love. Amen.